What's your name?
My name is Ruby Solis.
And what are your kids' names?
Atsin, Seti, Sidla, and Tony.
And how old are they?
15. Atsin is 15. Seti's 14. Sidla is 12, and Tony is 6 years old. Yeah.
So, how long were you in the Silver Dollar shelter?
Wow. I was in there since the first day they opened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you tell me a little bit about what happened to you guys that day at the fire?
Yes, we woke up at about 6:30, and we came outside. We saw the smoke up there. You know, I wish I could take you to my property. And
you saw it from going 10 minutes away from here?
Yes,
we'll
it was
down
coming
there.
down this way,
Okay.
like this, like a big cloud of smoke, just huge, gigantic. And so we were like thinking, you know, like, wow, there's smoke coming from that way, but you know, there's no fire here, you know. So we didn't know we should evacuate.
Right.
So then we heard explosions coming from that way. You know.
Do you know what that was?
We didn't know what it was. My daughter said it might be thunder. So we went back inside the house. So then I was like, wait a minute. You know, it can't be thunder.
Right.
You know, it's not even, it's not raining or anything. So then what happened was that I came back out and I heard the explosions again right on the same area. And so I was, oh no, we have to leave, you know? And so I gathered my children, the dogs, and I took off. You know, 10 minutes later, right here, we made it to the Vista Point, and people had already said their houses were burnt, and they lived 2 blocks away from me.
They were parked over here.
Yeah, so if we would have stayed there for 10 more minutes, if we would have been asleep 10 more minutes, we would have burnt.
Wow.
Because the fire was just going so fast.
You were in the first part of it.
Yeah, I was in the first part of it, and when we got to the Vista Point, there was tons of smoke coming from my area.
Wow.
Very early, yeah.
And then you went straight to Silver Dollar?
No, we went to the Nazarene. We were in the Nazarene since the first hour. So then they closed off the Nazarene because people were getting sick. They were getting the norovirus.
Right.
You know, there was a lot of looting. It was just chaos, complete chaos. And even Red Cross, you know, they were trying to get everything together.
Yeah.
So finally it closed, and they took us to the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds. They wanted to take us to the Greeley Fairgrounds at first, but then we had to write letters to the higher ups. And tell them to open something in Chico.
What was it like at the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds?
The Silver Dollar Fairgrounds, it was packed.
Yeah.
You know, there's 3 dorms, a men's, a woman's, and a family dorm.
Did you feel safe there?
Yes, I felt safe there, but there was people in the tents that were, I don't know if there was homeless people coming, but they were using like drugs. You know, so we stayed away from that camp. But before we left, they were starting to bring in all the people in the tents. So that's when we had to get out. That's when things were starting to get dangerous. You know.
And where'd you go?
We headed to a hotel.
And did you have FEMA? Did they help you a little bit?
Yes, FEMA is helping me with the hotel. It's a one-bedroom hotel with 2 beds.
Right. And how long did they say they're going to help you there?
We're still squished.
Right. How long did they say you could stay there?
Until I get something like on my property.
Right.
Or until they find me a trailer, because my family, I have a big family. So yeah, they're still looking.
Did you own your home?
Yes, I owned all my home. It's all paid off. Everything was paid. I paid it off just so I won't pay anything anymore.
Right. So you're from this area?
No, I'm from Monterey County. You know, right here in California. I've been living here. I've raised my children here.
By yourself?
Since they were, no, I have my ex.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
I've raised them here. My son has been raised here since the age of 1.
Wow. How old is he?
He's 15.
Got it.
So we've been here
So this is
for
home.
a long time. This is home. This
Yeah.
is my children's home.
And what do you do for
Yeah.
work here?
Sometimes I'll go to GPI. It's Graphic Packaging International, and I'll work over there.
Do some work for them.
Yeah, I haven't worked there for a while though.
Right.
But I homeschool my children because
Right.
there's not too many options here. You
It's
know.
a pretty rural area.
Yeah, it's rural. You know, compared to Paradise, there's no stores. You
So
know,
we
there's
just-
one Don't store, but
We just drove 45 minutes from
Yeah.
Chico, where the other end of the fire was. So this is where it kind of originated. Is this near the beginning of it?
yeah, Pulga. It kind of came from over there from Pulga. I'm not too sure how far Pulga is, but it originated from there.
Right.
Then it came this way, so it hit Concal first. Unless there was a fire here in Concal too
Did
at
you-
the same time,
As they
and
said
then it
it's
went
spot
down
fire.
over there
Yeah.
to Paradise.
Did you have any notice, or you just saw smoke?
I didn't have any notice. Right when I was driving out of my property, that's when I saw the sheriff.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was alerting. I think he was gonna go into my property and alert us.
Were you
of,
guys scared, or just kind of like?
We were scared because when we came out early morning, there was like a lot of traffic. You know, and, like I thought we were like the only ones leaving, but there was a lot of traffic behind us.
Right.
And some guy, his car broke down, and you know it was on fire. The fire hadn't even hit, but he was like, "Should I go or should not?" You know.
Yeah.
It was like I told him to come on, to let's go, you know, and he didn't want to come because he thought he might have, you know,
Yeah.
maybe he might have wanted to fix his truck or
Sure.
whatever, you know.
Ruby, how did you hear about what we were doing, and how did you reach out to us?
Well, I heard about it through the internet. Yeah,
like on
'cause-
Facebook. Or?
Yeah, back in the Nazarene,
No, that's a church.
yeah, back
Okay.
in the Nazarene, there was people going over there and talking about, you know, how people are adopting people in Paradise, and you know about the RVs and everything. And I applied for everything I can.
Yeah.
You know, and finally, you know, it came through.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I just had faith, you know.
I don't know how much about. So you're spiritual, religious, or do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic Christian native,
Yes.
nature lover.
Yes.
That's my religion.
I love
you know?
it. I love it. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know about what we did, but my daughter and I we live in Denver, Colorado, and we wanted to do something nice for someone every Thanksgiving, so we bought an RV. A guy, we told him we were coming out here to give it to a family, and he gave us a great deal. And we drove it here the week of Thanksgiving, and we gave it to a family, and the news did a story on us. And then people started contacting us from all over the country wanting to donate RVs. And
wow.
we've had 45 RVs donated since Thanksging.
Awesome.
And people, friends and neighbors and strangers have donated money to us, just an unbelievable amount of money, and so we bought several more.
Yes,
And,
yes. Oh,
we
wow.
just feel, we all have full-time jobs, we're all volunteers, it's just people helping people.
Yes, yes.
And I just feel really blessed to be able to meet you here and deliver an RV, although it's going to be 2 hours late, but it's coming.
It's coming.
Do you want to say anything to people that kind of made this happen that you'll probably never meet? But
yes, I'm really thankful, you know, for you guys. I feel you guys saved my life. You know, we just barely made it out of the shelter. We did make it out with a little flu, so some of us here. But we're getting better, you know, and it was just very hard being at the shelter.
Yeah.
It was very hard.
Well, now you don't have to go back.
You know, now we don't have to go back, and now we're gonna be free again.
Merry Christmas.
You know, and so I'm very happy. I don't want to cry. You
Merry
know.
Christmas. It's okay.
Thank you.
Love you. Merry Christmas.